Life is full of waiting. Sometimes we find waiting really easy, and sometimes it can be really hard. Journeys can involve a lot of waiting. Waiting to leave, getting prepared, packing, remembering what we need for the journey. Traffic lights. Some of us pack light, some of us pack everything. And children can especially find waiting hard. Are we nearly there yet? How long is it till my birthday? When can we go out? Our perception of time impacts how patient we are as well. Sometimes it can feel like it's taking ages, and other times things can seem to be too quick. Our expectation of something affects how we perceive it. Advent is a time of waiting, of preparation, and different people observe it in different ways. But we can use Advent to help us prepare.
We're looking at the Christmas story from the point of view of Mary. Her perception of waiting would be very different from ours. She wasn't looking to be pregnant, or for the Messiah necessarily, but God broke in, and she became an unmarried mum, pregnant. And there would have been lots of questions about the future. How will Joseph react? How is this going to work? Here is a video to help us examine some of these thoughts.
You're doing great, okay? Deep breath. Deep breath. One more push, just one big push. Come on. Come on with me. I'm so proud of you. Come on. You're doing so well. You're doing so well.
Everything I am is lifting up everything you are, God. I'm elated and I celebrate you, Saviour. Who am I? Just some humble servant girl. Yet you were mindful of me. Of me. You clock me, you notice and spot me, the mighty one who's done great things for me, who's shown his mercy, and so I'm gonna be called blessed. Blessed by you, God spelt holy. Your mercy, God. It's in arm's reach for those who fear you, who know you and show you all the honour that's owing you. I'm blessed by you, God spelt justice. You put the proud in their place and performed great deeds. You've humbled rulers and given to those in need. You put on banquets for the hungry and fill their plates with plenty, and it's the rich plates of plenty that you leave empty. Your servant Israel, you've helped us and remembered us. You've dished out great portions of mercy upon us. It started with Abraham, and you're still doing it. And you always will.
We're continuing our look at Advent and the subject of waiting. You can catch up on our previous Advent videos on our Facebook page or on the Water Resources page of our website. Life, as we've said, is full of waiting, and sometimes we can find it really easy and other times it feels really hard. Advent is a time of waiting and preparing. Waiting can be all sorts of different things. We can wait for a ride at Alton Towers with excitement and anticipation. We can wait for a bus and it can take absolutely ages. Or we can wait with complete indifference, like maybe waiting for the dentist or something. If it comes, it comes.
Carrying on our theme of journeys, we are looking at the wise men. They also went on a journey, a very long one, catch the glimpse of a new king. I wonder what they told people as they packed and prepared to leave. Did their friends think they were as wise as we think they are? We don't know much about them, how many kings there were, or even their names, but their journey by faith has captured our imagination. We used this next video a few years ago. It looks at the journey of the different characters in the Nativity story. We hope you enjoy it.
We're going on a journey. It's going to be a long one. All the way to Bethlehem, 'cause Caesar wants to count us. Uh-oh. Romans. Tall, scary Romans. We can't jump over them. We can't crawl under them. Oh no, we'll have to walk between them. Steppity step, walkety walk, steppity step. We're going on a journey. It's going to be a long one. Got to find a place to stay, 'cause Mary's having a baby. Uh-oh, no bed, no comfy, bouncy bed. We can't stay in the hotel, we can't stay in the spare room. Oh no, we'll have to sleep beside the animals. Woof, cluck, cluck, bah. We're going on a journey. It's going to be a long one. An angel came to see us, told us of a saviour. So we're gonna welcome him. We'll find him in a manger. Uh-oh, sheep poo. Smelly, stinky poo. We can't fly over it. We can't tiptoe round it. Oh no, we'll have to tread on it. Tread, squelch, tread, squelch, tread, squelch. Ugh. We're going on a journey. It's going to be a long one. Following the shiny star to worship the baby king. We've got loads of presents, gold, myrrh and frankincense. Uh-oh, Herod, mean, nasty Herod. We can't go back to Herod. We can't say where Jesus is. Oh no, we'll have to leave another way. Humpety hump, cloppety clop, humpety hump. We've gone on a journey, but we're glad we did so. We met someone special. But who was it? Big brown eyes and big cheeks, 10 tiny toes on 2 tiny feet. Why, it's Jesus! Quick, tell everyone! Going home another way, humpety hump, cloppety clop, humpety hump. Back through the sheep poo, tread, squelch, tread, squelch, tread, squelch. Ugh. Saying so long to the animals. Woof, cluck, cluck, bah. Mind the Romans, steppity step, walkety walk, steppity step, and we're home. Jesus went on a journey. It really was the greatest one. All the way from heaven, 'cause he came to save us. He came to live on earth with us, 'cause he loves us very much. Beatity beat, thumpity thump. Beatity beat, thumpity thump. Beatity beat.
So are you ready then?
Yeah, I've got loads of time, don't worry.
Have you got everything you need?
I think so.
What time is the bus?
Oh no, I'm going to be late!
bag on the floor there.
I forgot my phone. Right.
Have you got everything this time?
I think so. Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
We've looked at how we can wait patiently and how sometimes we can be impatient. This week we're thinking about how sometimes we can also be completely unprepared for something. We can think we have plenty of time and then realise that we're not actually ready and have forgotten the things we need. And in our rush, we even lose things along the way.
Oh no, I've missed it. How frustrating. Here's a little story about some sheep.
I wonder what it was like out on the hills around Bethlehem that night. Bright lights appearing in the sky, an angel appearing to the shepherds. They were terrified. The angel had to tell them not to be afraid because the news that they were bringing was good. Not only did they see one angel that night, but afterwards a multitude of angels praising God and singing glory in the highest and peace on earth among those with whom he is pleased. I wonder how long this heavenly worship session lasted for, and how quiet and empty the hillside must have felt when it had all finished. Finally, the rescuer had come, and these shepherds knew straight away that this message was important. History had come to a huge turning point, and they, only shepherds, were the first to know about it. I wonder how excited and amazed they were, and how full of joy they must have felt. They were nobodies. In fact, they were likely to be hired shepherds taking the night shift on someone else's behalf. The sheep they were looking after probably weren't even their own, but God had chosen to speak to them and share his message with them. Shepherds have always been important to God, and throughout the Old Testament we see lots of imagery about God as a shepherd. So the shepherds went off to Bethlehem, running, dancing, singing, and they left their sheep behind. What a strange thing to do, to walk out on your job and leave your livelihood behind. And what of the sheep? I wonder what they thought of all of this. There they were, having a rest, and suddenly their whole night is interrupted by singing, shouting, joy, and then all their shepherds ran away. Who was going to feed them? Who was going to protect them? I wonder if they followed the shepherds. That would be a predictable thing for some sheep to do. So off they trotted down the hill towards the town. They arrived on the outskirts of town. Where next? Where should they look for the shepherds? I suspect that the sheep hadn't really understood the angel's message. Perhaps they had gathered that someone special was in town. And if they found the someone special, maybe they would find their masters.
But if this special person is some sort of god, he's bound to be in the holy place. Let's have a look in the synagogue. Come on, let's go.
And off they went. But there was no one there. It was shut up, dark and empty.
If this special person is a new king, he's bound to be in an important building. Let's try the town hall.
So off they went. But it was no good. The town hall was all closed up. Closed for business until after the holiday.
If this special person is a new leader, then he's bound to be with the soldiers at the palace. Come on, let's go.
But there was no luck there either. They found some guards looking very chilly at their posts, but there was no sign of any special visitors, and there were no shepherds. Where could the shepherds be? Where should they look next? They wandered around for a bit, well, like lost sheep. Eventually one of them sighed.
I'm hungry.
Let's go and find something to eat.
So the sheep began to sniff around for some animal food, and they left the main streets and went down the back alleys instead. An old cattle shed caught their eye. It looked quite run down, but there were lights on and they could hear some people talking. They drew close and peeked in at the door. And guess what? There were the shepherds. One of the sheep pushed in, and when his master saw him, he picked him up and held him close to a straw-filled feeding trough.
Food at last,
He thought. But nope, there was a baby lying there. The shepherd smiled at him and said, "You've not only found your shepherd, but also God's special lamb." The sheep was quite confused, but it felt special as he looked at his master and the baby and the other people in the cattle shed. Imagine that, God's special messenger, born in a run-down stable, in a run-down town, nowhere important. What a surprise.